Hello and welcome to my thoughts while standing in a queue. The other day, I was walking past the gym and I noticed a huge queue waiting to get in to do their exercise, and I thought, poor things. I hate exercise. I cannot tell you how many people have warned me that my blood pressure will rise, my body will rot, my legs will stop working, my brain will backfire. All this if I don't get out there and go to the gym, lift weights, run on a treadmill, and swivel on a track. If I don't do this for 2 hours at the crack of dawn and again after work, then at the very least I can do to save my body is to buy a mat and do yoga, mangling myself into strange, uncomfortable shapes until I can barely stand up, much less bend over. It turns out that the exercise craze that has engulfed the world is not good for you after all. It rots your teeth. It seems that if you eat an energy bar or just salivate during exercise, you're doomed to dentures for the rest of your life. And I say it serves you right. Wasting your time doing mindless motion simply doesn't make sense to me. Now, it could be because I've aged that I've come to this conclusion. Aging, after all, affects you physically in a variety of ways. Health nuts call it deterioration, but I call it a slow descent of the flesh. For example, while my wrist size is the same, my upper arm circumference not only has increased threefold, but if not contained in a narrow sleeve, flaps in the breeze. While some might find this unsightly, I personally enjoy the sensation, particularly in hot weather. Of course, that could be because I can't afford air conditioning. Your body functions in less controlled ways as well as you get older. I'm always leaking slightly from one orifice or another. It seems that the muscles that contain fluids no longer are as tight as they once were. I've solved that one by wearing waterproof shoes and an eye cup. Dressing is a hell of a challenge as you age, because as your body parts are in different places, you have to wear different kinds of clothes. My cleavage has descended to my navel, and I lost my waistline just about the time I lost my memory. My brassiere needs to have the strength of an industrial crane to hold up my bosom. My heretofore straight back now has a gentle curve that thrusts my head forward and gives me the appearance of intent listening, even though my ears have gone on a vacation for the past 10 years. My legs have developed splotches of color that are reminiscent of a Candice painting before he tidied up his work in art school. But the most interesting challenge these days is putting on makeup. You can't wear your glasses if you put on your makeup, and at my age, you can't see without them. I tried using contact lenses, but got the right one in the left eye and vice versa, which is why I had to get my new knee. I was going to go to the opera a month ago and decided I would tart up a bit. I tried to put on my dress, but it zipped up the back, and there's no way I can do that anymore. So I put it on back to front and managed to swivel it around without ripping too much of the side seam. I did my best with my makeup, and when my niece came to pick me up, she looked at me and said, "I didn't know we were going to a costume party. Did you decide to go as a tiger? Those are really good whiskers, and I do like that green lipstick. It makes you look so natural." And thank you so much for joining me on my thoughts while standing in the queue. That one's a funny one too.